equations of lines that are parallel or perpendicular, we use two important ideas. First, if two lines are parallel, they must have the same slope. M1 has to be equal to M2. If the two lines intersect at 90 degrees or are perpendicular, we must have one is the negative reciprocal of the others. Examples of this are like 3, negative 1/3. Notice you flip it over and throw in a negative. Negative 2/3, flip it over, becomes positive 3/2 or 1.5. Please notice that perpendicular lines must have opposite signs. Let's take an example here. Given a point P with coordinates negative 3, 2 and line L1, x plus y equals 7. Let's see if we can write the equation of a line through point P and also parallel to L1. In order to find a line parallel to L1, we must determine the slope. So if we take x plus y equals 7 and we solve for y, we get y equals negative x plus 7. So the slope of this line has to be negative 1. Remember our convenient y equals mx plus b equation, and the coefficient in front of x is in fact the slope of the line. Therefore, if we continue and use our first property, we also use y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. From that we can write y minus the y coordinate, which is right here, 2 equals m. Now since we want to be parallel, we want the same slope, so it will be the same as negative 1. So that will be negative 1 times x minus, and our x coordinate is negative 3. Let's put parentheses. So we wind up here with y minus 2 equals, and this becomes plus 3, so we have negative x minus 3, or y equals negative x, adding 2 to both sides of the equation, minus 1. So that would be our first equation. And now this, by the way, is going to be parallel. Continuing on page 2, now we have our slope still is negative 1, but now we want the reciprocal of that, so we take negative 1 divided by our negative 1 slope from before, which gives us a positive 1 slope. So now we use y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. Our slope now is going to be 1. We still use the same point. Our y value was 2. Y minus 2 equals 1 times x minus our negative 3 from before. So y minus 2, and this again becomes plus, so we have x plus 3, adding 2 to both sides, y equals x plus 5. So that would be the equation of a line that is perpendicular to the original line x plus y equals 7.